Most people prepare for the day the shelves become empty. They store food, they collect water, they buy emergency supplies. But there is a question most preparation plans avoid. What happens after the supplies are gone? Because storing resources only solves one part of the problem. A container of food eventually becomes empty. A battery eventually loses power. A supply box eventually runs out. But a system designed to produce can continue. And that creates the first question in this investigation. What if the most powerful survival system is not hidden inside your home, but growing outside your door? For generations, backyards were not simply places for decoration. They were part of household survival. They produced food, they supported families, they created resources. Modern life changed that relationship. Today, many properties are designed around appearance instead of resilience. Grass replaces gardens. Decoration replaces production. Consumption replaces creation. But beneath an ordinary backyard exists something most people overlook: potential. A backyard can be a place that requires constant input, or it can become a small system that creates value. That difference becomes critical when outside systems become unreliable. If you want more practical survival files like this, subscribe now. Leave a like so this reaches the people who need it, and comment which self-sufficiency system should be investigated next. The first piece of evidence is the modern food system. Every meal in a modern home depends on a chain most people never see. Farms, transportation, fuel, processing, storage, refrigeration, retail. The system works because thousands of connections continue working every day. But dependence creates vulnerability. A household that produces nothing has only one option when that system is interrupted: find another source. A household that produces even a portion of its own needs has another option: create. That does not mean replacing the entire food system overnight. It means reducing dependence one layer at a time. This is where a self-sufficient backyard begins, not as a farm, not as an escape from modern life, but as a backup system. The first layer is food production. However, many people misunderstand what a survival garden actually is. It is not simply planting vegetables. It is designing a system. The right question is not what grows quickly. The better question is what continues producing. A resilient backyard considers calories, nutrition, storage, climate, season, soil, water. A garden designed only for appearance may look impressive. A garden designed for resilience provides something much more valuable: capability. Some plants provide quick harvests, some provide long-term harvests, some improve soil quality, some return every year. The strongest systems are not built around one crop, they are built around connections. Plants support soil, soils support plants, compost returns nutrients, seeds preserve future harvests, water management protects production. Each part strengthens another. This is where most people stop looking, and that is the mistake. They see the garden, they do not see the system. Because a garden without water is temporary. A garden without soil health becomes dependent. A garden without preservation creates waste. A garden without planning becomes a hobby instead of preparation. The second layer is water. Every food system has a hidden requirement: water. In normal life, water feels unlimited. A person turns a handle and water appears. But behind that simple action exists a large infrastructure: pumps, treatment, energy, pipelines, maintenance. A resilient backyard changes the relationship. Instead of only consuming water, the property begins managing it. Rain collection, storage, efficient irrigation, soil protection. These methods do not create unlimited water, they create control. And control is one of the most valuable resources during uncertainty. The second question appears: why do many people buy emergency supplies but never build systems that reduce their dependence on those supplies?
Because storage is easy to understand, systems are harder. A box can be purchased today. A productive backyard requires time, knowledge, planning, maintenance. But that is exactly why it matters. The strongest preparation is usually built before the emergency begins.
Preparation is not only about storing supplies, it is about creating systems that keep producing when normal systems fail. The self-sufficient backyard is a practical guide to food, water, preservation, and off-grid projects for small properties. Use the link in the description to explore it. Now, back to the file. After the emergency system begins to fail, people usually look for replacement solutions. But a self-sufficient system works differently. It creates options before those options are needed. Food preservation is one example. Growing food is only the first step. A harvest has value only if it can continue providing value after the season ends. Drying, canning, fermentation, cold storage. These methods transform temporary production into long-term availability. One harvest becomes multiple meals. One season becomes future security. The same principle applies to seeds. A person who buys seeds every year remains dependent on outside availability. A person who learns seed saving creates continuity. The goal is not simply growing food. The goal is maintaining the ability to grow food. That is the difference between having a garden and having a system. The third layer is energy. A backyard system does not need to become completely independent overnight, but understanding energy dependency changes how people prepare. Water systems may require power. Food preservation may require power. Tools may require power. Refrigeration may require power. The question is not whether electricity is useful. It is. The question is, how many parts of your life stop when electricity stops? A resilient property reduces those weak points. Simple solutions matter. Gravity-fed systems, manual tools, passive growing methods, solar support, efficient storage. The goal is not perfection. The goal is fewer points of failure. This brings us back to where we started. Can a backyard really become a survival system? Yes, but not because of one garden bed or one storage container. It becomes a system when every part supports another. Food supports the household. Water supports production. Preservation supports time. Knowledge supports continuity. Planning supports adaptation. The biggest mistake people make is thinking preparedness is only about having enough food, enough supplies, enough equipment. But the deeper level of preparedness is the ability to create more. Because stored supplies have an expiration date, skills do not. A backyard does not need to produce everything a family needs. It only needs to reduce dependence. One harvest, one water system, one preservation method, one improvement at a time. The ancient record goes silent here, but the lesson remains. The future of preparedness will not belong only to people who own the most supplies. It will belong to people who understand systems. Because when normal systems stop working, the strongest backup is not something you bought. It is something you built.